Good afternoon on what is a mild, grey and cloudy day. It is Friday the 24th of May and I'm in the reading nook with a nice hot cup of tea. And a box to continue unboxing. And what I'm going to pull out of here is Ancient Ruins and Cursed Cities for Conan, or essentially Robert E. Howard's Conan, Adventures in an Age Undreamed Of, which was the version of Conan, the 2D20 system version of Conan, published by Modiphius Entertainment, and supported with quite a wide range of supplements like this one. I am currently missing only one supplement, which is the Horrors of the Hyborian Age, and I'm on the lookout for that. Hopefully I'll be able to find a copy at some point. Anyway, welcome to the ruins. Somewhere in these primitive forests were the ruins of an ancient accursed city, men whispered, and among its tombs slunk grey, anthropomorphic shadows. This Hyborian world in the time of Conan teems with remote and forgotten places, brimming with danger and secrets. Ancient Ruins and Cursed Cities is the ultimate Game Master reference for bringing these crumbling ruins and remote locales to the life in Robert E. Howard's Conan, Adventures in an Age Undreamed Of. Descriptions of famous ruins from Conan's adventures, including Cuthchemes, Alcmenon, and the ruined city along the Black Coast where the Belit met her fate. New places inspired by the writings of Robert E. Howard, including the name of the city, the mountain resort city of Camula, Lemurian and Atlantean ruins, and other settings from before the Cataclysm, as well as locales from the Cthulhu mythos stories of H.P. Lovecraft, such as R'lyeh, the City of the Old Ones, and others. Doom and momentum spends specific to these locations, and story seeds to inspire game masters crafting new Conan adventures. A ruins generation system allowing game masters to create their own ancient ruins and cursed cities. Write-ups of diabolic and powerful entities such as Ka ghouls, the servants of Bith Yakin, nightmare mounts, Thugra Kultan, Sayathga, master of the Black City, rules for exploring and moving through ruins, dodging traps and environmental effects to avoid. Treasures of renown such as the teeth of Gwanhalur, the dagger of Dakota, the staff of Epimetrius, and others, as well as the treasure hoard generation system and new item qualities. Developed by the leading Conan scholars, this book explores the lost and fallen locales of the Hyborian Age, providing game masters with the tools to create their own memorable environments. Of course, this book requires the Robert E. Howard's Conan Adventures in an Age Undreamed Of rulebook to use. That's quite an extensive back cover blurb. So let's have a look inside. It's a fairly slim supplement, as many of the supplements for the Conan 2D20 system were, but they were packed with information, that you can use. We've also got a great cover, which, as expected, you can see that back cover. So basically, front and back cover, basically sans cover text. So there we go. There's it. There's what you see in the front. And then you can see in all its glory inside the front cover. Inside the back will be some adverts for other books from Modiphius Entertainment, as you would expect. So, you have the credits and contents page, details of some of the artifacts lost, the mouse auction house. Essentially, the idea here, I'm presuming, is that these are some of the artifacts that have been found in archaeological digs, left over from the Hyborian Age, and so on, to give it a little bit more of verisimilitude, take the conceit that the Hyborian Age was real. And then we get the introduction, Ancient Ruins and Cursed Cities, explaining what's in the book. And then we dive straight into the first section, Ancient Ruins, and giving quick overviews of places like Alcmenon, the cave of Bith Yakin, city of Alcmon, basically a bit more detail before, after the overview, with one of the creatures to be found there, servant of Bith Yakin. And this all plays into the whole thing of the fascination of finding lost cities and civilizations. For example, we've got an Atlantean passage tomb, including a passage tomb into Dream, got an entrance there, perhaps suggestions as to possible treasure listed, and then we're on to the City of the Old Ones, and we're straying there into sort of like Lovecraftian territory. Places such as Kamula, the Black City, and so on. Then we have a Canyanyan temple chamber. Canyanyans, sort of like the underground dwellers in the Cthulhu mythos, found all across, or rather all across and under North America in particular. So various locations detailed and described. Here we have Cathchumes or Cathchemes, an illustration of it, and what you'll find at the centre of that building you see there. So you've got a nice outside shot painted, and then a map inside, where you'll find a nightmare mount, and then we move on to Ostantia, Lost City of Acheron. And we even get deeper and darker and danker with Dread Rie. It seems appropriate. You actually sort of like got a section there of doom and momentum spends, and you know, there's going to be a lot of doom spends there, I should hope. Stenopos, the Poison City. These are all fantastic, you know, basic locations, you know, that you can easily drop into your campaign. We've got the tomb of Sekhet Matkar, and then we have a tomb map. Do you like a good map? Essentially fully detailed kind of tomb for the players to raid. There's a couple of story seeds to go with that as well. And we move on to Zogzastun, where you might find a Matsunaga as a nemesis. And you've got story seeds for that as well. And then Zoltan. And you have the vision of the Black Stone. That's appeared essentially as the Black Monolith in Call of Cthulhu, for example. And also we have a Yithian library. So we have ancient alien scholars in the setting as well. And the second section is, having done ancient ruins, we do cursed cities. And this starts off with Aquilonian Undercity, and basically the fairest regions under this city. A city of the ancients. And again, we've got story seeds for these locations. You know, you as the game master can easily take and develop Kumari, the cursed Lemurian city. And we even have the Nameless City, and the Sanu, the city beneath, where you will encounter a child of Yig, so all snake bound as it were. Sarnath, again another Lovecraftian location, whose appearance also always kind of foretells doom. Essentially we've got a clearer picture of a lake upon which Sarnath sits, and then a map and some story seeds. So you really can stray into the Lovecraftian with your game of Conan Adventures in an Age Undreamed of. And then we move to mysterious places. So the book is called Ancient Ruins and Cursed Cities. Unfortunately not Ancient Ruins and Cursed Cities and Mysterious Places. You kind of feel it should be. But this goes to the Ancient Ruins of the Black Coast. And now we've got one particular location. But you know, you could run all the way up down the Black Coast with fairly more ruins. You've got a city of ghouls. Dead Man's Gulch, which has appeared in Call of Cthulhu as sort of like as a general adventure rather than a but for the Wild West, but not for down darker trails. We have an enclave of snow apes, so if you want to get into the mountains, and then we can even get to the sea where you've got the Hulk of the Damned, a Lemurian swamp ruin, a marsh island. And these are all descriptions. I would have liked a few more maps, but you can't have everything. And again, continuing with the Lovecraftian theme, we have a Migo mining encampment. There we go. And some Migo mines. And then, even higher still, Plateau of Leng. Where basically you may find the Sundered Mount. I don't think it is in the Plateau of Leng, but so you have the various cairns and areas up and down the sorry, just turn back over the page. The Sundered Mount, you've got several locations up and down numbered there, and these are all described. And then chapter 4 is making ruins. So having explored all these ruins, and maybe you're not quite happy with one of them, or you want to develop another area, you've got procedural generation steps for creating some ruins for the player characters to explore, and tables for doing that. We've got life in the ruins, so in dark corners of the earth, using the environment and the zones of the ruins in play, using traps, basically really helping to bring the area to life, using scenery table there. And then quick afterward, before you flee, followed by lush treasures. So these are the things that make it worth going there. You might be there to rescue someone, you might be there to find someone, but hey, finding treasure hoards, you've got tables for creating treasure hoards, is always going to drive your player characters onwards. And then essentially you've got treasures of the Hyborian Age, like the Stygian Book of the Dead, the Quaich of Bori, the Jewels of Belkis, the Dagger of Durketa, so all listed and detailed. And there's that. They come down to the index. So unlike other supplements, there are no NPCs. There's no version of Conan in this supplement. So this does vary quite a lot from other supplements for Robert E. Howard's Conan Adventures in an Age Undreamed of. Nevertheless, I think it's a nice little solid source book to help your game master develop the world that your players are going to explore. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this unboxing of the Nook. If you did, then please do click on the like button down below. And of course, if you've got any comments or feedback, I do appreciate you take the time to post those. And lastly, if you want to be alerted to get more unboxings of the Nook, where you will see me out here with a box containing book or game, or in this case a supplement for a now out of print Conan role-playing game, which I will talk about to the best extent of my knowledge for roughly 10 minutes or so, all of course accompanied by a nice hot cup of tea. Then please do hit the subscribe button down below. Thanks again for watching another unboxing of the Nook, and we'll be back again soon with another one. Bye for now.